America, the land of opportunity, a nation built on dreams, hard work, and a relentless pursuit of success. But behind the towering skyscrapers and sprawling cities lies the story of individuals who turned their dreams into empires, America's legendary tycoons. John D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, Henry Ford, names synonymous with wealth, power, and influence. These men didn't just shape industries, they shaped the nation itself. Let's start with John D. Rockefeller, the oil magnate who became the world's first billionaire. Born in 1839, Rockefeller began his career as a humble bookkeeper. But it wasn't long before he realized the potential of a then overlooked resource, oil. In 1870, he founded Standard Oil, a company that would revolutionize the oil industry. Through ruthless business tactics and strategic partnerships, Rockefeller controlled over 90% of the US oil market by the 1880s. His monopoly was so powerful that it eventually led to the creation of antitrust laws in America. But with great power comes great scrutiny. In 1911, the US Supreme Court found Standard Oil guilty of monopolistic practices and ordered its breakup. This landmark case set the precedent for antitrust legislation in the United States, but Rockefeller's fortune only grew as the company's assets were divided. Beyond business, Rockefeller turned his attention to philanthropy, giving away over half of his wealth to fund education, science, and public health initiatives. His legacy lives on through institutions like the University of Chicago and Rockefeller University. Next, we have Andrew Carnegie, the steel tycoon who embodied the American dream. Born in Scotland in 1835, Carnegie's family immigrated to the United States in search of a better life. Starting as a bobbin boy in a cotton factory, Carnegie climbed the ranks through sheer determination. By the 1870s, Carnegie had entered the steel industry, recognizing the role steel would play in building America's infrastructure. His company, Carnegie Steel, became the largest and most profitable steel company in the world, fueling the construction of bridges, railways, and skyscrapers. However, Carnegie's vision extended beyond steel. He believed in the gospel of wealth, the idea that the rich have a moral obligation to distribute their wealth in ways that promote the welfare and happiness of others. Following this belief, Carnegie gave away more than $350 million, roughly 90% of his fortune, to fund public libraries, education, and peace initiatives. Carnegie's philanthropy transformed the cultural and educational landscape of America, with his name gracing institutions that continue to impact millions to this day. J.P. Morgan, the financier who became the most powerful banker in America. Born into wealth in 1837, Morgan used his resources and connections to dominate the banking industry. But his influence extended far beyond finance. Morgan played a crucial role in stabilizing the American economy during financial crises, including the Panic of 1907. He also helped create General Electric and US Steel, two companies that would become giants in their respective industries. Yet, Morgan's immense power also attracted criticism. He was often viewed as a symbol of Wall Street's excesses, and his role in the economy raised concerns about the influence of big business over government. Despite this, Morgan's legacy as a stabilizing force in American finance remains indisputable. And then there's Henry Ford, the man who put America on wheels. Born in 1863, Ford revolutionized the automobile industry with the introduction of the Model T in 1908. But it was his innovation in manufacturing, the assembly line, that truly changed the world. Ford's assembly line drastically reduced the cost of production, making cars affordable for the average American. By 1927, Ford had sold over 15 million Model Ts, transforming not just transportation, but the very fabric of American society. But Ford's impact wasn't just in production. He famously introduced the $5 workday, doubling the wages of his workers, which in turn created a middle class that could afford the products they were making. Ford understood that a well-paid worker was not just good for business, but essential for the growth of the economy. The stories of Rockefeller, Carnegie, Morgan, and Ford are more than just tales of wealth. They are stories of visionaries who saw opportunities where others saw obstacles, who took risks that changed the world. Their legacies are woven into the very fabric of America, a testament to the power of ambition and innovation.